Here, baby. I'm here. I don't know how long I'm gonna be, but it's election night. It is election night, and we gotta discuss something, man. They already talking about going out to DC if they feel it's foul play. They, meaning MAGA. I seen some. I seen a couple of MAGA supporters speaking about. They made a post on Facebook, and they said meet in DC if they cheat this time. This is what they said, y'all. This is what they said. It's very interesting. Very interesting. I want to see who gonna come in the building. I need to get up under some light for real. Let me go over here to this light real quick. I'm gonna go right up in this car wash. Y'all bear with me, man. I'm here though. I'm here. Top Flight TV, y'all. Mr. Top Flight Films. Go ahead and hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We're gonna talk about this today. You dig? Y'all come on up in here. I don't know how my numbers are gonna do at nighttime. I normally go live during the day. So I don't know how the numbers are gonna look, but we're gonna see if we can get some people up in here. You dig? I'm gonna pull up in this car wash so I get my light right. Be perfect little light in there. But yeah, man, hey, listen. I saw a post on Facebook and it said MAGA is talking about meeting in DC if there's foul play going on, if there's cheating going on. I want to know how MAGA feels tonight. I want to know how the K-Hive feels tonight. I want to hear from everybody. Chime in, let's have a good conversation. It's down to the wire, man. We are here. It's on and popping, man. I wanted to go live all night, but number one, I like to be asleep at 10 o'clock. That's number one. So I knew I wasn't gonna be on all night. But I actually, yeah, J Rowe, what's up, big dog? The election is looking wild, and I think it's gonna get wilder in the next 24 hours. Is voting still even going on right now? Can you still even vote right now? Are the polls still open? I'm brushing my beard, Jamie L. On my phone. I hope my live doesn't go out. Yeah, that's probably the voting people, the election people. They've been calling my phone crazy, texting my phone, all kind of craziness. I'll be glad when the election is over. I'm gonna miss the content, but it is what it is. I'm on the East Coast, man. Oh, y'all on the West Coast. Okay, I see. So listen, what I found interesting, I saw 2 or 3 posts on Facebook of MAGA supporters. And what they said was, they posted, it said, meet in DC if they cheat this time. I want to know, does MAGA plan on tearing shit up if Trump loses? We know the K-Hive ain't gonna tear shit up. We know they not gonna tear, they just gonna cry. That's all the K-Hive is gonna do. That's it. Look, be respectful when you come up in here, man, or you can bounce. You dig? Yeah, all right, I'm gonna just start timing people out right now. 24-hour timeout. You dig? If you don't know how to act, you can bounce, man. The trolling just gets out of hand sometimes. So yeah, man, I found that to be interesting. I believe, okay, if Trump loses, something's gonna happen. I don't know, I can't say what. It might not be a big major riot, but I do believe that somewhere within the 50 states, somewhere in the United States of America, something is gonna happen. Somebody's gonna be so pissed that they might do something drastic. What do y'all think, man? Where's MAGA at? Where's the K-Hive at? What are the polls looking like? The last time I checked, Trump is leading in a lot of states. What I noticed when I looked at the polls, what I noticed is Trump has major leads in certain states. I'm talking about major leads. I don't see that with Kamala. She is up in a lot of different states by like 1 point. But I'm noticing in certain states that Trump has a very big lead in a lot of these states. We all know it comes down to the electoral college. I don't know exactly how that works, but yeah. Adria Sue says, bro, consider there's a lot of tension, not only in the USA, but also on the entire planet. Wars could end or start depending on what is about to happen in a few hours. I agree. I think everybody should be careful, keep an eye out. It's too bad that this is the temperature of the United States of America right now. It's really too bad, man. We should be coming together. We should all be uniting. Even the presidents, neither one of them showed any class. Jamie L, you right. You right. I need to get him out of there ASAP. You right. You know, I try to keep them in here for their engagement. I ain't gonna front. But yeah, they getting timed out. Everybody that's trolling gotta go, man. If you being just stupid and just trolling for no reason, you gotta go. Oz Nola says it's been planned for decades. Ordered through chaos and divide and conquer. S Cole 144, what it do? Y'all hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, man. Levels Official says U.S. elections front page in New Zealand. I believe it. The world is watching, baby. The world is watching America right now. It's crunch time. This is the moment of truth, y'all. Ride Say Bikes says Trump 2024. My man, since you're a MAGA supporter, are you hearing anything on the ground about mobilizing to DC if Trump loses? I'm not trying to blow the spot up. I'm not trying to tell on y'all if y'all trying to do that. I just want to know, because I've been seeing it. I've been seeing it. Yeah, it's dark out here. It's dark out here. I'm in the car wash because my light was bad over there. It's so dark out here. Quentin Price, yeah, I'm in the car wash. That's why it's bright. Mercy 22 says, for one, let me say this. Thanks for not being hostile to us Trump supporters and talking about it. Yeah, man, shout out to the Trump supporters. I really wanted y'all to kick ass. I really want y'all to win. I do not want to wake up tomorrow or Wednesday, or Thursday, and the Democrats be in power again. I just don't want it. We are trying to stick it to the Democrats. We have a dilemma against the Democrats. Not only that, the Democrats' policies are very bad for the country. That's just what it is. Anybody that's voted Democrat, shout out to you, but you just didn't do your homework. You're focused on the wrong things. You did. Joshua, what it do, man? Y'all hit the like button, man. I got 4 likes on this joint, man. Let's get the video out there. Yeah, the Democrats that I've talked to, it's like, I asked them about immigration, and it's like they're okay with millions and millions of illegals coming over. Like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? Like, are y'all, just that right there alone. I asked the Democrats, like, hey, do you understand your town, your city is going to turn into something totally different in 10 years if these Democrats stay in power? They're like, oh, well, the country was built on immigration. Like, what is wrong with these people, man? Rod, I appreciate you. Dora Diesel, what did it do? Yeah, man, listen. None of these candidates are perfect. And there are things I don't like about both sides. But one thing that I can agree with strongly is the immigration policy. That's one thing I can agree with strongly. That is a deal breaker. That should be a deal breaker for every American. There shouldn't be any Americans, right, that are okay with what's going on with that immigration policy as of right now. You understand? Like I think some people are just blinded by this whole notion of us coming together and taking care of everybody. It's a lot of stuff going on here in the USA that need to be taken care of. It's too late to really sway anybody's vote or sway anybody's opinion. I'm just doing like a quick recap. And again, it's the moment of truth. So people casted their vote today. Now they got to live with it. Now they got to stick with it, right? Yeah. Now you got to stick with your vote. If you're a Democrat, you got to stick with your vote. You understand? Top Eyes TV. I didn't try to copy your name. Far, you out of here, homie. Pow. You casted your vote today. Now you got to live with it. What happens for the next 4 years? This is what it's going to be. And of course, we are our own people. We make our own money. But at the end of the day, yes, politics do affect our everyday living. You understand? Justin Davenport says, you want 4 more years of this. See, Justin, you should at least listen a little bit to the stream before you come in here and accuse me of supporting Kamala Harris. All my people that follow me and are subscribed to me, they know that I'm not a Kamala supporter. You dig? So just sometimes it's good to take your time and slow down, homie. You dig? Slow down. Or run the playback or something. You dig? But you can check out all my videos and it tells you where I stand. Scott Nash says, Trump, no war and closed borders, or Kamala, wars and open borders. I agree with you, Scott Nash. Oh, okay, Justin, my fault, homie. I thought you was talking to me, man. Leonard Weaver says, God, 2024. Let me talk to I want to talk to the people. God, man, bless y'all, man. I want to talk to the religious people that say, God, 2024, or neither president, God has me. I want to talk to y'all real quick. And shout out to you, and I respect your religion. If it makes you a peaceful person, if it makes you a good person, I respect it. But listen, man, this is how religion can be a bad thing. Listen, okay, if they start dropping bombs over here, it's really nothing God gonna do for your ass. You understand? I'm sorry to tell you, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but you know, some shit is real out here. You know what I'm saying? And it's okay to be religious, man, but don't be overly religious. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's like saying I'm not gonna pay my bills this month. God got me. No, you still gotta go out and pay your bills. You dig? William Gonzalez says, do you think Trump will win any swing state? Yeah, I believe he will win the swing states. I believe that. I believe that. Anakin says, God won't save you in the moment. Okay. Quentin Price says, we're God's people. Mercy 22 says, okay, it's about voting for someone who aligns with God's word. The Bible is all about politics. I don't know nothing about that. I don't know nothing about that. Xander, what it do, homie? Y'all hit the like button for me. We in the building, man. It is crunch time. It is election night. It is election night, y'all. Give me your predictions. Who do y'all have winning? Who's the next president? Jason Lucas says it's going to be a week until the results. Stop talking on God. Listen here, Jason. I talk about what I want on my channel, okay? And you're right. It might be some days after until we get the results. All right, this is my name. You got to go, homie. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with you. Justin Davenport says, from what I'm hearing in Florida, that's Trump. Billy Bob Jones says, I will give you $10,000 if you guess who I voted for. By the name Billy Bob, I hate to be stereotypical, but by the name Billy Bob, I'm going to have to say you voted for Trump. Now, give me my $10,000. LA NYC, make America great. I see you, Rolo. Yeah. Billy Bob. Billy Bob is definitely in the building, and he definitely voted for Trump. Ain't no way in hell he voted for Kamala with a name like Billy Bob. Jasu says, Dominicans for Trump. Who? Okay, all right. Xander says, who do you want as president? I don't want Kamala Harris or any Democrat for president. That's for sure. That is for sure. They gotta go. It's over. It's over. It's over. They have to. Even if they win. Listen. Even if the Democrats win, I believe this is their last chance. This is their last chance. People are tired of it. Black men are tired of it. Black people, a lot of black women are going with Kamala, but for the most part, most black men are voting with Trump or against the Democrats. This is their last hoorah, you dig? Xavier Rodriguez says, Kamala is king. Is she king? How is Kamala king? Kyle Knapp says, look at conservative play identity politics as if being Dominican makes him special. Xander says, I'm not even from the U.S., but I hope the election goes well. I appreciate that, Xander. Where you from, homie? Casted said, I'm Canadian. Shout out to Canada. RG says, Russian here for Trump. Zhang says, I know Korean lady who gives Kamala pedicure. She says Kamala's toes are crusty. Mystic says, what's your stance on abortion? I don't really have a stance on abortion. Let me say this to you. As far as abortion goes, I understand that there are emergencies where women need to have one or may need to have one. I believe there should be some sort of, why is it so hard to compromise? To say, if you went to the club and you had relations that night and you want to have an abortion, no. But if it's an emergency, yes. I don't understand why that's even a big issue, a big problem. I think both sides should agree and sit down at the table together and agree on things like that. So I'm not one way or another. I had an ex-girlfriend that had a lot of abortions of my kid. I didn't like it. But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So I say that to say that I've seen girls be irresponsible and just want to have abortions. You know what I'm saying? Because they didn't want to take care of a kid. But I do understand that there are medical emergencies that happen. You dig? In the mix says, wonder how many women vote in Kamala just because she's the first woman president. Listen, a lot of people trying to get back for Hillary. A lot of people, you can't, listen. It's a lot of people out here that are trying to get back because Hillary lost. Do y'all remember how upset they were when Hillary lost? People were crying, they were upset, they were calling off work. It was a big show. A lot of people don't care about the country. They care about getting back at Donald Trump. And I can't respect that. You understand? Brittany said, Trump wants it to be up to the states, but regardless, they cannot deny you emergency care. Okay, yeah, that's what I figured. I mean, that's what I figured. Yeah, top flight for president, man. Nah, I tell you what, man. It's gonna be a very interesting week. JoJo says the guy is just a bigot and a nasty person. I don't give a damn, y'all. Let me tell you something. Let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all something. It is so much better for somebody to show you who they are than for somebody to hide who they are. You understand? I would rather deal with a person that I can see who they are. They tell me who they are. Instead of somebody who is deceptive, somebody who is covert, and somebody who will manipulate. Donald Trump is who he is. He's unapologetically him. I'm not caping for Trump. I'm not a major Trump fan. I think Trump is hilarious. Every time he comes on a TV screen, I just crack up. He's a funny guy to me. But I'm not 100% team Trump. But what I'm saying is I respect real. I would rather real people. Kamala, she looks like a politician. She talks like a politician. She's saying what we want to hear. Listen, you have to be careful of people that are just going to tell you what you want to hear. All right? Donald Trump is going to say some shit that is off the wall, and I like that. I like that. You dig? It's people that's not even in this country talking about let's go Harris. Sayavash, what country are you in? China Richie says she ain't black. No, she's not black. And I don't care if she is, dog. She told black people that she wasn't going to do nothing for black people. So at that point, it doesn't matter if she's black or not. Alessandro says East Los Angeles 213 area Serenos for Kamala. The Serenos for Kamala, really? That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Casted says she's part black. Listen, bruh, that's even up for debate. Her father is Jamaican, and it's said that her father's family was slave owners. They even said her father denied being black. I don't want to get hung up on that because it's petty, but that's like a very minute detail to me. The policies in which the Democrats have been pushing is the major thing for me. You dig? Kyle Knapp says, Brittany, Trump's true personality is exposed. Trump plays with women for pleasure. I mean, come on, man. Like, what we got to get off that right there, man. Stacey Johnson says she will leave the borders open. Yes, not only will they leave them open, they are opening these borders. Do y'all understand what's going on out here? They want this to be an open, they're globalists, dog. Their top contributor is George Soros. Do y'all understand how much trouble the country is going to be in? I don't think y'all get it. They're trying to take this thing in another direction. They're taking this country in another direction that is not America. You understand? I'm not with it. I don't like the direction that they're going in. Brittany said it's funny because you can see who's actually done research and who's just going by what they're told. Yeah, see, again, I say it all the time, man. The Democrats, they just really go off of feelings and emotions. They're really sensitive people. Most of the guys who are voting for Kamala, they're very sassy, soft-hearted men. I mean, come on, man. Like, it's a no-brainer. One wants to open the border, one wants to close the border. It's a no-brainer, dog. Like, what is there to think about? Shout out to everybody in the building. Y'all do me a favor. Hit the like button, please. Yeah, so I saw the post on Facebook. It said that that this was Trump supporters now. There's a post going around on Facebook. It says, meet in DC if they cheat this time. and they look really serious about this. They look real serious about this, dog. Are we going to see another January 6th? Nicole Hughes says, "Do you think Trump is going to be the best way?" I believe, I believe that Trump, as far as out of these two candidates, yes. Out of these two candidates, absolutely. There's no doubt in my mind. These Democrats are fucking weird, dog. I hate to cuss. These Democrats are weird, man, and they're trying to take the country into a weird place. And they're bad people. Let's just keep it real, man. I'm not a MAGA person. I'm not a Democrat. I'm just simply here to tell the truth. The Democrats are very shady people, manipulative, fake, and phony people. They want to do politics with the American people. Okay? This is what they want to do. They want to do politics. You understand? NBA LLC said, "What's up with the split on your teeth?" It's called a gap, my man. It's called a gap, okay? Nicole Hughes says, "I'm Australian and have noticed that even here they want Trump." Big Dog Willie says, "You're a MAGA person, don't lie." Big Dog Willie, what do I have to lie about, sir? What do I have to lie about? Why would I have to lie to you, Big Dog Willie? There's no need to lie. See, the thing is, that's another thing about the Democrats. As soon as when you tell the truth, they even say you're a Trump supporter. Why do I have to be a Trump supporter just because I'm telling the truth? You don't like that shit. You don't like what I'm saying, Big Dog Willie. Do you? You don't like the truth, my man. Terry Shield says, "This person must be asleep. The white wants to stay in power, and you know where to be considered." Who was that to, Terry? I don't understand. Because neither party got anything for your black ass. Don't get it twisted, Terry. Don't get it twisted, homie. And that's why I'm on neither side. Neither side care about black people. Let's not get it fucked up. I'm just saying, okay, the reason why Trump is the better candidate is because his policies don't directly hurt us. The Democrats, when they say we want to open the borders, that messes up the black community. If Trump says I want to close the border, that's a good thing for the black community. What don't y'all understand about that? But don't get it twisted, homie. They still, in 2024, you still a black man, and America really still doesn't give a fuck about you. I hate to tell you, man. Libra in line says, "What policies?" What do you mean, what policies? We can start with the immigration policies. And I don't want to hear a bunch of fluff and Democratic word salad and all this other stuff that y'all be doing. When we say the Democrats are for opening the border, that's just what we mean, okay? There is no disputing that. There's no talking your way out of that. You dig? Vic Lavar says, "Open borders do not hurt the black community." Okay, look here, Vic. See, I'm not even gonna do this with you Democratic dudes, because that statement alone, you don't know what you're talking about. Just that statement alone, you don't know what you're talking about. But shout out to you, homie. Yeah, Stacey Johnson. The Democrats think that they could just say something and it's true just because they said it, or it's false because they said it. No. We know what's going on, and the Democrats have a bad habit of thinking everybody's stupid, except them. Terry Shields said he had 4 years and still didn't do anything. Been a problem for the last 50. What has look at these last 4 years, my brother. Look at these last 4 years. It's been terrible. It's been terrible. Over 10 million illegals have entered the country. You cool with that, Terry? You okay with that? Hindenburger Helper says, bro, you're describing Trump. I don't know what you're talking about. Lines of Libra says you got it backwards. Okay. Mystic. uh, Not only do they take jobs, Floater says, Vic LeVar, they take jobs from black. Not only do they take jobs, but let me tell you what they do. Go talk to somebody from Chicago, okay? What happens is when migrants come over the border, they get all the programs and resources, and there's homeless people in America. And there's in the black cities is homeless black people in these cities. But guess who gets priority? The illegals. You understand? They get the food stamp with all the money on it. They get the debit cards with the money on it. They get first dibs on all this stuff. So what do you mean? Wouldn't you like these resources to go to your community? The Blue Bird, shout out to you, homie. Y'all hit the like button. Vic LeVar says, not all are illegals. I don't give a damn if they're illegal or not, dog. I don't care. I don't care. Most of them are illegal. And the thing is, who cares? This is my thing, and this is gonna piss a lot of people off. Foundational black Americans, we need to get ours first, okay? We haven't been taken care of yet. Foundational black Americans haven't been taken care of yet. Why is any black American in here caping for an immigrant? Are y'all slow? Now, I don't have a problem with Mexicans. You're missing the point. I have no problem with Mexicans, but we've been taking care of people and fighting for every other group. We have fought, black people, foundational black Americans have fought for every other group. Nobody's ever fought for us. We always say black and brown. They don't say black and brown. I don't know if you didn't get the memo or not, but we all said, look, everybody else is gonna have to take care of themselves for a little bit. We need to get ours, okay? So that's what's going on. I know you're still sympathetic to different groups and you wanna look out for other people. We've been off that shit. That shit is over, LeVar. You dig? Vic LeVar. I'm talking to you, sir. Nobody's looking for a handout. Do I need a handout? What do I need a handout for, sir? I'm a homeowner. I have multiple vehicles. I have a beautiful family, okay? And I have money. What do I need a handout for? Yeah. The Blue Burn says black Americans fought for this country. Absolutely. 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 And guess what? We fought for the country, and guess what Kamala Harris said? She said, I'm not doing anything specifically for black people. That's what she said. And it's Negroes out there that don't care that she said that. And that just lets me know the state of some of you Negroes. Y'all heads is just messed up. Vic LeVar, where is your family from? Are you Caribbean? Are you, where's your family? Where'd your family immigrate from? Shout out to my Mexicans. Shout out to all my Africans and Jamaicans and Haitians. If you know me in real life, you know that I rock with everybody. We're not talking about being cool and friendly. We're talking about business, Vic. See, the problem with you sassy Democratic Negroes is y'all all about feelings and shit. This is a business deal. This is a business deal. This is about each group getting what they're asking for, okay? The LGBTQ, they ask for certain bills and laws. The immigrants, they want certain stuff. The Asian community, they have things that are in their best interest. Why is it when black people say what they want and what they're demanding, we're always asking for a handout? Come on, man. Yeah, Vic is a clown for real. And I don't even talk to my chat like that, but you're really, I'm not even gonna call you a clown, I take that back. You're just really uninformed, or you're indoctrinated, you're lost. GCB says, bro, get a job and get out of the projects. I don't have a job. I'm a business owner, sir. I have my own business. What are you talking about? Hindenburg Helper says, I agree with your mindset on immigration, but you can't complain about anybody being dishonest because Trump is dishonest constantly. Listen, I'm talking about policy, dog. I'm not talking about what Trump said or what y'all think he did. I'm not talking about how he makes you feel. I hate this shit. It's all good. Listen, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good, man. It's all good. Vic, you didn't answer my question. Where did your family immigrate from, sir? Because you're definitely not foundational Black American. And it's okay if you're not. But don't come in here acting like that. Your family's from Albany, Georgia. Are you sure, Vic? Look, y'all go follow my Instagram. It's topflight_TV. I got a bunch of great interviews coming out. I got a lot of stuff going on, man. Well, Vic, let me ask you, sir. How old are you, man? How old are you? And I'm gonna ask this question respectfully. Are you in the LGBTQ community? I'm just asking. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. It's okay. I'm just asking you. Because the thing about it is, it's only a certain type of black man that's voting for Kamala. Okay, either they come from an immigrant background or they are a part of the LGBTQ community. You understand? Bohr says if elections wasn't a popularity contest, Cornel West would win. Taquino says, yo, my black boy, I'm not your black boy, anything, sir. You, Wilberforce says, you're a liar. Who's a liar, sir? Libras and Lions says, lies, sir. What lies did I tell? What lies did I tell, homie? You mean to tell me that the majority of the people majority of the black men that are voting for Kamala Harris, you mean to tell me that they're not a part of the LGBTQ or they're not from an immigrant background? Is that what you saying, dog? Joe Cox, yeah. Dirty Phil, what it do, homie? Hey, yeah, I don't even know how to let you in. I don't even think I can let anybody in on this joint because I didn't hit the go live together joint. Vic LeVar says not LGBTQ either. Educated black man that's not voting for fraud, sexual assault, morality, corrupt scam. See, Vic, you just proved my point. Listen, that's number 3. I should have added 3 to that. The only black men that are voting for Kamala Harris are either a part of the LGBTQ, which is cool, either they're from an immigrant background or they're super educated, probably from an HBCU and from a fraternity. Did you go to a HBCU, Vic? Logic Beat says, hope you saw what I said about black people doing nothing with 60 years of free housing and free food. Yeah, I see. But guess who did that? Democrats did that. The Democrats set that up so we would need them for the next. Lyndon B. Johnson, I think his name was, he said, I will have these N-words voting Democrats for the next 200 years. That is a quote. You understand? And they set it up to where as though we would have to depend on the welfare system, right? And they would have their voting block every year. You dig? Unique Headrest says, I don't care how lean, I just want to know, how would you protect your home from an overreaching government? Zeke says, are you the real LeBron James? I'm a big fan. Lance Holmes says, my brother, these people are so lost, and you're right. I just had discussions with my friends that went to HBCU, and they are lost propaganda. Come on, hey Lance, you see it, bro. Like them HBCU Negroes, dog. Like Libra and Lions says, so super educated is a problem. No, super educated is not a problem, but the problem is you're indoctrinated. This is the problem. You're indoctrinated and you're too smart for your own good. You understand? Way too smart for your own good. It's been educated Negroes. They're so damn educated. You ever heard of book smarts and street smarts? Y'all have the book smarts, okay? And I graduated college, okay? But what I'm saying is, still got to have street smarts. Y'all lack street smarts. Y'all going off of all this supposedly fake ass data and all this other stuff, but you're not using your brain. You're not using common sense. That's why some people can last. If you throw them out in the street right now with $2, some people are going to last and some people are going to fold. The super educated Negro, they're going to fold. They don't know what to do. Vic, you fact check. What do you fact check? Tell me, okay, well, fact check this. Is it not a fact that Donald Trump wants to close the border, but the Democrats want to open the border? Is that not a fact? Nate Fish, Pontiac in the building. What's up, Pontiac? Lance Holmes says, you can tell people are not doing their own research to listen to propaganda, because if they did their own research, it's just Democratic talking points. They all say the same thing. It's just the same sentences every time, dog. Every time. Come on, guys. Vic LeVar, okay. John Allen says, you can't argue logic with these dudes, brother. They don't care about any facts. No, they care about emotions. They care about their feelings. Okay, they care about their mental health. Look, if Kamala loses, I bet Vic and the other Democrats in here going to take a mental health day off of work. I bet you. Brittany said, that's how you know they talking out their ass. Yeah. Unique Headdress says, book smarts is looking at something written. Street smarts is living what was written. Come on, sweetheart. That was dope. I like that. I like that. That's dope. Yeah. Otis Tapping says, American politics go crazy, man. Yeah, they do. Jason Porter says, y'all energy is low, bruh. They are laughing at y'all. Who is y'all and whose energy is low? And where are you at, sir? Kyle Knapp says, wait, you went to college and didn't get indoctrinated? Bruh, you just debunked yourself. No, see, you just debunked yourself with that comment. It's one thing, okay, so we got some slow people in the building. Just because you go to college doesn't mean you're indoctrinated. Let's take religion for instance. Some people read the Bible, but they're not indoctrinated. Do you understand that? Do you understand there's a difference? Okay? Some people still have their own brain, but they can still take good things from the Bible. They can still take away good words from the scripture and live a certain way, or take away the metaphors and things of that nature. So I don't know what you're talking about, Kyle. Your girl Pearl says you're indoctrinated as well. Please, Pearl, tell me how I'm indoctrinated. You just saying shit just to say it, sweetheart. Don't do that. We can have intelligent conversations, but don't come in here just saying stuff just because it sounds good. Your girl Pearl says, then why are you here? Why am I where? Vic LeVar, let me tell you this, homie. If Kamala wins, if she wins, it's not a victory, dog. I hope you know that. And I believe that you're smart enough that you'll figure it out in the next 4 years. Sometimes people need a little more ass whooping, right? Especially black folks. A lot of us really need to see what's going on. I thought that this time around that a lot of us saw, a lot of us did see. That's why you see a lot of people voting for Trump. A lot of black men are voting for Trump. But I guess it's going to take another 4 years for people like Vic to understand what's going on out here. Your girl Pearl said it's hard to type and have a decent conversation. Kyle Knapp says, wait, I thought you didn't lean to Trump. And now look at you. I don't know what you talking about, homie. I don't know what you talking about. John says, do use to get punked. I don't know what that means. Mo Veezy says, bro, what's going on exactly? We just in here chopping it up, man. We here talking about the politics and the election and yeah, we just talking about politics and the election. And I wanted to check everybody's temperature. I saw some MAGA people putting out a bulletin that if Kamala wins and they cheat, that all of them should meet in D.C. I thought that was interesting, so I wanted to come on here and chop it up with y'all about it. Jesse Brown says, honestly, gonna be funny if Harris wins. Well, I find misery of morons. Jason Porter says, Trump and Kamala laughing at y'all. Evelyn Ivy says, I need to relieve some stress. John Allen says, education is not indoctrination. Indoctrination is when you believe a script, not because it's true, but because of an agenda. Say it again, John, because you believe a script, and that definition you just gave, it fits LeVar and a bunch of other guys to a T. They believe the script. They're so educated that they believe the script. So you gotta check outside the box, man. Y'all go, y'all hit the like button. Listen, go follow my Instagram, topflight_TV. Your girl Pearl says, will you be headed to DC with MAGA, sir? Of course not. Do I look like a fool? I want to be with my family and my kids. I saw what happened January 6th. Do you know they still picking people up and locking them up from January 6th? You got to be a damn fool to go to DC. You know the facial recognition that they have? You know they got all kind of records and they'll track your ass? There's no way I'll go to DC, dog. I want to watch it. I want to see it. I want to see MAGA crash out. Harold Smith says, hey, bro, can you shout me out? Becoming a fan of yours, really. Shout out to Harold Smith, man. Shout out to you, homie. What city you in, big dog? Go Get Gooder says, Trump train, boys. It's the Trump train, boys. Nate Fisher says, it's a two-door that's been smoked in for sure. But that many swipe sunroof cover kind of screams used Toyota. This is my driver, dog. I have more than one vehicle, sir. This is just what I drive up and down the highway with. But I appreciate your observation. You dig? Your girl Pearl says, do you have daughters? Yes, I have one daughter. I have one daughter. I think the sassy Democrats rolled out. They got their ass spanked in this chat today, didn't they? Now it's an Infinity, dog. G35. I love this car, man. South Central with the building, man. What's going on? Oh, you in Nevada? Okay. Unique Headdress says we all in this world together, but we don't act like it. We look at our neighbor and hope they're nice, but already if they aren't. Yeah, man. You think Trump gonna win, dog? I hope he do, dog. Listen, I hope Trump wins. I hope he does. You dig? Because we told the Democrats 4 years ago, no tangible, no vote. This is what we told them. We said, listen, all the Kamala supporters in the chat, listen to where they went wrong. We told them, black men, foundational black Americans, we told them, no tangibles, no vote from us. They did not take us seriously. They ignored us. They neglected us. They laughed at us. This year, a couple weeks ago, they tried to pull a stunt. They was like, oh, we're gonna do the plan for black men. It was a deceptive tactic. It was a fake plan for black men. The next 4 years, I guarantee you, they're gonna have something on the table for every group, right? But they played games, so I hope they lose, man. Get Gooder says, can anyone actually name a reason to vote for her without talking about Trump? There we go. Bingo. They can't do it. They can't do it. Unique Headdress says, I hope he wins, but I am ready for tyranny if he doesn't. That's what I was just talking about, Unique Headdress. That's what I was. Something's going to happen. If he don't win, something's going to happen somewhere here in America. Okay? Your girl Pearl says, okay, so what's your plan for black men? Run for office. I can't run for office, man. Okay? And to ask me to run for office is really irresponsible. You should direct, I don't know if you're a Kamala supporter, but how about you direct that energy to Kamala? That's what we should have did. See, black folks, we automatically, some, not all, automatically got on the vote blue no matter who. That shit is crazy. Vote blue no matter who. People actually said that out their mouth without asking for anything, without saying what was going to be in it for them, what the policy is for them. People just got on the blue side. Tyler Introvert says, are worried about Kamala winning Trump 2024. Or you aren't worried? Lance Holmes says, I hope Trump wins. I'll go outside like he won the Super Bowl. Mark Martin says, why not so you rather for racism? Type that again, homie. Let me give you another chance. Your girl Pearl says, how is that irresponsible? You run. Let's hear your policies for our community. Well, first and foremost, I'm about to piss a lot of people off when I say this. Every time I say this word, everybody gets mad. But hear me out. The first thing I'm doing, man, is we putting reparations on the table. Reparations are due to foundational black Americans. How's that, Pearl? Now watch everybody get upset and start cussing me out. Megan says, I'm in Florida and people are shooting off fireworks already. I love it, though. I love it. I love it. That's cool. Dirty Phil says, go look at Kamala's previous policies and current policies. Yeah, she's all over the place, dog. She's all over the place. All right, okay. Your girl Pearl says reparations isn't a bad word at all, love. No, I know it's not. I'm just saying every time I say it in this chat, the chat goes crazy. People that were agreeing with me at first, they just turned on me. But it's all good. You know, it is what it is, man. Right? It's America, right? Jamie Wilden says, watching from the UK and I want Donald Trump to win. Listen, I need everybody to hit the subscribe button because after the election, we are definitely going live. When the winner is announced, we're going live, we're going to talk about it, we're going to chop it up. Mark Martin says she's been fighting for that when she was in Congress. Check. No, that's not true, sir. Harold Smith says, bro, I'll invite you out to my house for a fish fry for the Super Bowl. You a cool dude, dope. I appreciate that, Harold. Where you stay at, man? Mark Bill says, hey, dude, did you not hear the racist carving watermelon remark at the MSG convention? Also, what is a black job? Trump keeps referring to. Forget hers. Trump doesn't care about you. Listen, Mark Bill, hear me. Listen real close, homie. I know Trump doesn't care about me. I heard the joke. And the thing about the joke is I did a whole video on the joke. Go back to my channel and check out the video I did about the jokes. That was unnecessary and it was foolish on Trump's part. I don't play any type of racial jokes. You know what I'm saying? We don't play that shit. Everybody keeps telling me, well, it's just jokes. Well, we don't, my kind, people like me, I'm not saying color, I'm saying people of the fabric that I'm from, we don't play that shit. You can't joke like that and we just laugh and stand around. That's not how we do. So yeah, I'm not with the jokes. Now a black job, you know what a black job is, dog. The thing about him saying black job, at least he's talking about black jobs. That's the thing. At least he's acknowledging black people. The Democrats did it after the fact when they came up with their fake ass plan. But Donald Trump said black jobs. What's wrong with black jobs? If Kamala said black jobs, nobody would have a problem with it. Floater says, I'm white and we get joked about all the time, but I don't cry about it. I laugh and move on. That's your choice, homie. You don't see any tears over here, but we not playing that shit, homie. We don't play that. You dig? You can play that. That's your right. But I'm not laughing at that shit. That shit's not funny to me. You dig? Reason why is because these watermelon jokes have a very deep history. The fried chicken jokes, and by the way, you know, those are great items. Watermelon is great. Fried chicken is excellent. But you gotta understand, our grandparents and shit went through a lot. You know what I'm saying? So we don't play that shit. It doesn't hit the same for you. It's because y'all didn't have to go through the shit that our people had to go through. So when somebody says a white joke, it doesn't really hit the same. You know what I'm saying? PDP says his mouth's watering. Just think about it. Tania says, why you people always wearing white t-shirts? Who is you people? Dom says, I'm not for Trump, but this MF for Trump got this in the bag already. Does he really? What's the polls looking like? Your girl Pearl said, I voted for a few Republicans, Libertarians, and the Green Party candidates today here in Texas. So I wasn't a Democrat all the way down. That's what's up, Pearl. Dirty Phil, yeah, man, we got to chop it up, homie. We definitely got to chop it up. Logic Beach, yes they did. You already know, and we did too. Shit, I'm 43. I'm about to be 44. I mean, I've been through it too, man. You did, and still going through it. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, and the thing is, cool. If you was like at a concert, I mean, you was at like a stand-up show, cool. But when you're trying to win the hearts and the minds of the people, why that shit was just unnecessary, dog. Like, what purpose did it serve? There are actually Puerto Ricans that actually were with Trump, and they took their vote back and went and voted Kamala just for that reason. And I gotta respect those people because they stood on business. You dig? I don't agree with voting for Kamala, but those Puerto Ricans stood on those few Puerto Ricans stood on business. You can't let people just talk about your shit any old kind of way they want to. You know what I'm saying? Just laugh about the shit. You just can't do it. PDP says, I can't wear white t-shirts because I'm a messy eater. Dirty Phil says, it was unsolicited and not approved. Okay, I didn't know it wasn't approved. Yeah. Game Trucker says, y'all heard about how Kamala trying to change how you can change your gender when you're 12? Like, what the, come on, cuz, talk about it. These fucking weirdos, though, like, y'all being real, leave the kids alone, dog. Why is that even a discussion? Why is that even on the table, dog? A child's brain is not even fully developed at 12 years old. How can they possibly commit to something that huge as a sex change? And you got people that are just so mad at Donald Trump and their feelings are so hurt that they will actually let these crazy ass Democrats play with these kids like that, man. That's crazy. PDP says, I just want the secure border for real. Everything else just politics. Yeah, me too, PDP. I'm right there with you. I'm right there with you. What's not true, Pearl? Logic Beats. Go check my page out, dog. I gotta, well, I don't have a sit down podcast, but I do interviews. My first interview was with Benzino. I just did an interview with Terry Goofy Jones. I got the Baltimore artist YBS Scola. We just did a interview with Reek the Menace, another Baltimore artist. In a couple, about a half hour, I'm about to sit down with Tim Vocals. I don't know if y'all remember Tim Vocals from YouTube. He's a singer, used to sing all the covers, real dope artist. About to sit down with him real soon. That's why I'm outside. Yeah, absolutely, Dirty Phil. We got to definitely make that happen, man. Already. I was going to hit you anyway, man. Oh, shit. Yeah, I'm running late. Floater said, I didn't mean to argue with you. I get why you would be mad at race jokes, but you should know I'm German and English, and there's been hatred against us before as well. So I get your view and respect you. I appreciate that, Floater. Shout out to you, man. Hindenburger Helper says, you don't care enough to fact check these clowns in your comments. What do I look like, man? Do I look like Google? Do I look like Facebook? How am I fact checking everybody, dog? Coco says, what is your favorite that you wish to interview? Man, I would love to sit down with Charleston, MF and White. That's who I would love to sit down with. That's just off the top that, you know, first person that comes to my head. Dirty Phil, I appreciate you, homie. Yeah, I would love to chop it up with Charleston White. I want to get him. Yeah, I want to get Charleston on. I know he charges a whole lot, but I actually need Charleston to get on my platform. I got to reach out to him and see what I can do. I'll have somebody go pick him up or something. You know what I mean? Like, see what he'll do, man, like on an off day or something. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, Charleston White is a legend, man. That's a legend. Like, he fucked the game up. Like, he changed the game out here. You know what I'm saying? I gotta respect it. Yeah. Shout out to the Davenport family in Palm Bay, Florida. Big shout out to Justin Davenport. Yes, indeed. Pearl, I appreciate you, baby. Oh, you in Bedford? Okay, Bedford, Texas. Okay. Yeah, Charleston is he is a wild dude. Yeah, I wish he would really watch himself, man. Charleston really gotta watch himself out here, man. He moves kind of reckless sometimes, man. But and then he kind of be like hypocritical and contradicting himself with things. But you know, I still love the fact that he called out these rappers. I love the fact that he's not scared to say what a lot of people are scared to say. He's not afraid to be the grown up in the room. You dig? Luke Kane said, what's good from Kissimmee, Florida? Shout out to Kissimmee. Harold Smith says, are you familiar with 79th Street between Figueroa and Hoover? No, I'm not, brother. I've been to LA about 3 times. I didn't want to go to the hood. They took me somewhere. We went to Roscoe somewhere, dog. But we had the house in Beverly Hills, man, in Hollywood Hills. I didn't want to go to the fucking hood, dog. I was trying to be at the pool. I was trying to be at the Airbnb. You dig? I wanted to be where it was plush. I didn't want to be in nobody hood, man. PDP says Hindenburg helper needs to eat a snack or something. Gamer says, no, you not real from US. Hey, I don't know what that means, sir. Gamer says, no, you from Africa. Listen here, Gamer. Shout out to my Africans, right? But I'm not African, sir. Okay, I'm a foundational Black American. All right? I want you to understand that, my good man. Are you in Africa right now? The reason why I'm not an African, because you can't name a country in Africa that I can go to right now and have dual citizenship. Name one country that I can go to and call home. Huh? Yes, I'm from America. My ancestors were the people that helped build America. There was no America until my ancestors were forced to build it. Okay? Trinidad in the building. Shout out to Trinidad. Floater says, at Gamer, who the F is from America? Everyone is an immigrant here. Floater, I gotta correct you, sir. Let me give everybody some education tonight. And this is gonna blow your mind, but when you really think about it, you'll understand that it's true. Foundational Black Americans are the only non-immigrants besides the red native Indians. I'm gonna say that again. Foundational Black Americans are the only non-immigrants. Okay, we didn't migrate here. Now listen real close. There were some Africans that were brought on a slave ship. 3% of Africans that were took from Africa ended up in America. And there was also indigenous Black Indians here. And they intermingled, they intermixed, and we became foundational Black Americans. You understand? We didn't immigrate here. Yes, everybody else did, but not us. The Indians didn't either. Nah, Pearl, I'm not a Hebrew. I'm not a Hebrew. But that's a fact though. Like, it was only 3%. It was 3% that got shipped here. You understand? Go look it up. No, Foster. The reason why I call them Red Indians is because you gotta separate. There was Red Indians and then there was Black Indians. Okay, so look, I'm Indian, fam. Like I used to go to powwows and shit. My mother, she's a real Indian. She got Indian hair, all that shit. So I can say Red Indian. That's right, Floater. You're absolutely right. Logic Beat says we're all contradicting in our thoughts because being totally one-sided is dangerous and inconsiderate. I agree with that. King of Kings says, Yapper man is too watered down to be called an African. That's fine with me, sir. I don't want to be called an African. I'm a foundational Black American. Pearl says, so you're indoctrinated. How am I indoctrinated? What doctrine is that? What doctrine did I just spew to you, to the people? Foster says Apache, Cherokee, Nez, Navajo, Red Indians. Yeah, those Red Indians. Okay, well, Pearl, explain what I said that sound indoctrinated. I'm not going to stop you from saying what you guys say. I just want to know. Maybe I am indoctrinated, but I need you to explain because, as far as I'm concerned, I'm not indoctrinated. Gamer says, bro, why you don't say you from Brazil? I'm not from Brazil, homie. Justin Davenport says there is no black American Indian. Any American, any American is just an American. Nah, that's just word games, homie. Leave Pearl alone. Hey, bear down. Leave my girl Pearl alone, man. Your girl Pearl says, shit, American doctrine. Where did you get your information from, sir? Who told you that? Listen, it's common sense. I did my history, okay? First and foremost, I went to my father and my family and I asked them my history. Nobody in my family will tell you that they from Africa, okay? Now, the 3% of Africans, go Google that right now. Type in Google how many Africans made it to the US. It wasn't USA when they made it here. But ask them how many Africans made it to this land mass. Okay? John Doe says you're definitely explain. You guys just keep saying you're indoctrinated. Tell me how I'm indoctrinated. Because I'm telling you my lineage. I'm indoctrinated because I'm telling you what doctrine am I spewing to you right now? Tell me that. Floater says, your girl Pearl, look up Bering Strait. The Native Americans were African and Indian mixed from Asia. Your Chico said your lineage comes from Adam. Don't you dare come in here with that shit. Don't even do it, dog. Larry Hall says you just being controversial, and I don't know how much you get paid for it, but you know maybe it's a job. I am mad at you for working. Larry Hall, talk to me, big brother. What am I saying that's wrong? See, the problem is, if a white man told y'all that you were foundational black American, you would have no problem with that. The problem is there's a brother telling you where his lineage is from, and you have a problem with it, and you just can't believe it. Justin Davenport says, I never asked anybody I served next to what kind of American they were. They were with me because they were American. That's what's up. That's what's up. But when they got back home, what they had to do? They had to, when they went to go get a job or something, they had to type in or fill in that they were black Americans, right? Or they were Latino Americans, right? Right. Yeah, Larry, I don't know what's up with my man Larry, dog. I don't understand why it's going over his head. Larry Hall says, hey, if you don't know, you should ask somebody and not your dad. Okay, well, Larry, inform me, sir. Tell me. Number one, I'm not saying tell me because you can't tell me my lineage. I already did the research. But you tell me your lineage. That's all you can do is tell me your lineage. You can't tell me mine. Money Walk, what up? Y'all subscribe to the channel, man. Chico said he's an educated man. I'll give you that. Very educated. I appreciate it, homie. Ryan Anthony says, mixed Native Indian. My father was Native. He died of cirrhosis of the liver. I'm sorry to hear that, brother. Okay, Larry Hall says, I know my legacy. I was gifted that information. Fam, you still, see, all you're doing is just talking. Why don't you say where I'm going wrong or where you think I'm going wrong? Let's break it down. So you mean to tell me Columbus and the other settlers, they didn't put in their notes? They didn't put in their notes that they saw black people here when they got here? Is that what you're telling me? And you're also telling me that 3% of the slaves didn't come to this landmass? What did I say that's wrong? Yeah, Samurai, Larry needs the stickers, man. That's my homie. I don't want to disrespect him. That's my elder. Larry Hall says, but you say you're not African or African descent. That's what I gather, and I find that hard to believe. You don't know that. Listen, Larry, check this out. Everybody in the world descends from Africa, okay? Elon Musk is an African American. Larry, Elon Musk is an African American. I am not. I'm a foundational black American. I've never been to Africa. My family is not from Africa. There's no place in Africa that I can go to right now and have dual citizenship. You understand that? It's something called an ethnogenesis. We had an ethnogenesis, okay? And we became our own group. And this is who we are. We're foundational black Americans. Some people want us to call ourselves African Americans, but that's not what we do because we're not. You dig? Big shout out to everybody in here, man. Your girl Pearl says hugs. Do I need a hug? Coco wants to know who's next after Diddy. Your girl Pearl says, oh, so now you've seen Columbus's notes. Listen, man, listen. All this stuff is well documented, sweetheart. It's all well documented. You dig? Larry Hall says, okay, so you said enough. Everybody descends from Africa. Yeah, way down the line. But does everybody claim to be African? Come on, Larry. Don't be ridiculous, my brother. I wasn't in the military, homie. Post what link? Go look it up. Go look at the early settlers and the people who came to America first. Go look at, I forgot all their names. I'm not that educated on the topic. But we do know the people that got here, they saw black people and they put it in their notes. Yes, they took notes, okay? I don't know. You're going to have to come back for the notes. I might have to do a whole video on it. I'm out and about. I'm out in the street right now. But find out what I already know. You dig? Yeah, do your research. Listen, do this, Pearl. Research the black people that were already on this land before the slaves got here. Larry Hall says, so who gets reparations? Anybody that is black, or should they be descent of slaves from the slave trade in America? Listen, this is who qualifies for reparations. Anybody who can trace their family lineage back to the 1860 and 1870 census, okay? It's just that simple. It's just that simple. Anybody that can trace their lineage back to that 1860, 1870 census. Yes, so to answer your question, it would be only for people. It's not for all black people, okay? It's only for foundational black Americans. The black Americans that helped build this country, okay? The black Americans that were the first commodity on Wall Street. If it wasn't for foundational black Americans, though, America would not have its wealth. I need y'all to understand that, because they try to act like we ain't shit. But the reality is, we were major contributors in making America great. Lamont Turner says, Benjamin Franklin wrote about this in his diary upon arriving to this land. Okay, Lamont, drop that science, man. So, Larry, do you understand now, my brother? You older than me. You should know this, man. Yeah, Pearl, this is what we on, sweetheart. This is what we on. Foundational FBA all day. This is what we doing. We're no longer African Americans, okay? Larry Hall says, I know they were all Macs. They had those big. I don't know what that means, my brother. Money Walk says, who built the country up? Foundational, I'm gonna say it again, foundational black Americans. That's who built the country up, okay? Dead in the Casket says, MAGA. Money Walk says 100%. Already, brother, you already know. They gotta put some respect on our name, man. You know what I'm saying? Gotta put some respect on our name. Yeah, the Moors, yeah, see, we got some people that know what's going on, man. See, they call me indoctrinated, but your girl Pearl says it's foundational Black Americans on applications, the census. No, but what it would be called, they consider us African Americans. Pearl, sweetheart, are you waiting for a white man to tell you? If a white man said, hey, we're gonna call y'all foundational Black Americans, or if Jesse Jackson said, hey, we're gonna call ourselves foundational Black Americans, would that be okay? It's just a nigga sitting in the car that there's a big group out there. Listen, I want you to type in FBA. It's a big group of us that are already hip. We already know what we are. We're foundational Black Americans. We've delineated, okay? We've delineated from every other group. We're not just one big black group. No, we're foundational Black Americans. We're not wanna-be Africans, okay? Shout out to Africa, shout out to the motherland, but we're not trying to be that. We're our own group, and we're taking pride in our own group. Yeah. Money Walk says, bro, I'm from Australia, and here we get taught to respect the original black culture of Australia. That's what's up. Yeah, Pearl, shout out to you. Yeah, Larry Hall, man, listen. I know it's not what you used to, man, but in order for us to do better, we gotta do new things. We can't go off of the old things that we used to do. Brittany K says, why not just American? Brittany, you tell me. You tell me why not just American. If I get pulled over right now, guess what I am? I'm a #1 male. If I go into the job and try to fill out an application, guess what? They're gonna ask me my race, right? If I go apply for car insurance, guess what they're gonna do? They're gonna ask me my race, right? So you asking the wrong person why we just can't all be Americans. Yeah, Lucky says like we put American Hispanic. Yeah, yeah. Brittany K, they ask you your race too, and you're exactly. So you're asking me why can't we all just be Americans? You gotta ask the society. You gotta ask the system, the structure. The race structure was built on purpose. It was an actual race to colonize all of the races. It was a race, dog, to take over. Europeans, they went on a race to see who can conquer the fastest. You're asking the wrong people, man. Floater says, I don't like the term white or black. Richard Falter says, we should be just Americans, no division between us. Yeah, I mean, it woulda, shoulda, coulda, man. You know, this is what Martin Luther King was asking for, and they killed him. Listen, Martin Luther King was asking for that type of vibe here in America. They killed him and they killed his mother. Y'all know that? Y'all know they killed Martin Luther King's mother, the U.S. government? Do y'all know that? Lamont Turner said, these misnomers we go by is what keep us divided. Brittany K says, see my people. I mean, I'm saying though, think about it. Oh, shout out to who we got? Odetta White. Shout out for the super chat. She says, do you think Trump loses, it will be an all-out riot? Odetta, listen, I don't think it'll be an all-out riot, but I do believe there will be some small uprisings. I believe that there may even be some Timothy McVeigh action going on. I don't want to say the words on YouTube, but go look up Timothy McVeigh, okay? I believe it's going to be those type of incidences going on if she wins. You dig? Larry Hall says, FYI, I voted for Kamala Harris because I can vote for con man Trump. All right, Larry, no problem, bro. But I'm just saying, like, that's your choice of who you vote for. But, you know, it is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Hopefully by the next election, you know, you'll have a better understanding of that the Democrats aren't for you and they're actually against you. See, the thing is, the Republicans aren't for us, but they're not against us in a sense, okay? The Republicans are not for us, but they're not against us. The Democrats are not for us, and they're putting policies in place to hurt us. That's the big difference. Brittany K says, let me get to Justin. Justin says, amazing to me that I'm 75% Irish, but I can check white. I'm not Irish American. Yeah, well, do you know why that is, Justin? When the Irish came over here, they were treated like trash for a very little bit of time. And then after a while, you know, the other white people said, you know what? We're going to make y'all white. Come on. They made the Irish people white and they made the Italians white. They was like, come on, man. Y'all come fuck with us. We're going to do this together. We're going to dominate everybody together. That's what happened, dog. So, yeah, you're not Irish American. Brittany K says, yes, Richard, why continue to try and divide people? I don't understand why point out the color difference. If people want to see equal, why no. See, the problem is, sweetheart, listen, Brittany. It's racist if you try to say I don't see color. Because that's being deceptive. You mean to tell me that you don't see my color? We should embrace all of our differences. It's very disingenuous to say, oh, we're all just Americans, I'm colorblind. That's extremely disingenuous. We gotta be up front and say, you know what? That's an Asian man over there. That's a black man over there. That's a white man over there. And we gotta learn how to understand each other, right? We gotta learn how to live with each other. You know what I'm saying? So all that, when somebody tells you I'm colorblind, run far away from those people because they full of shit. Moneywalk says, yo, Prodigy from Mobb Deep suspected that the CIA made an operation where they targeted black men in the music industry. P. Diddy, yeah, that's a fact. I met Prodigy, man. Rest in peace to Prodigy. They absolutely did. They wanted to take all them rich, famous people down, man. And they doing a great job at it. Harold Smith says, yo, bro, I gotta go. The wife is making dinner. I needs my help. Shout out to you, Harold Smith. Yeah, shout out to P, man. That was a real dude, man. Real dude. You dig? Look, I gotta get off of here, man. I gotta go do this interview. Y'all subscribe to the page, hit the like button. We can come back and have more conversations. Also, go follow my Instagram, topflight_TV. If you want to look into my daily living, or my personal page is topflight_official. Topflight_official. Shout out to y'all, man. Appreciate you.